Hello. Happy Sunday, my beautiful souls. How are y'all doing today? See, Catherine's got a beautiful smile. How are you, gorgeous?
Thank you so much. How are you?
Very good, very good. Excited for today, as usual. Ah, were you here? You're here. You were here last week. Yes. I wanted to ask how many people have done the letters last week to a friend from the past to clear those unharmonious relationships.
I did them in my head.
um, I'll invite you to do it on a paper because we do clearing in our heads all the time and it stays in our heads. So we want it out of our heads on the paper. And something magical happens when you write it on the paper. It takes stuff from here to there, we
Mhm.
sort it out and we clear it. So there's a very, very specific reason why letters work so magically. I was guided today to take you through a journey. First of all, happy 12/12. Today is a strong, strong portal of activating a lot of our spiritual powers. So I'm going to take you on a journey through that portal today
Mm.
to activate some of your superpowers that you had in past lives. I bet some of you here are probably healers, witches, psychics, all kinds of fun stuff. So we'll get to activate some of that today and integrate it in our bodies so we can use those superpowers in this lifetime and continue our journey. I'm also going to teach you a breathing technique that will help you energize your body in an instant. Some people wake up in the morning and they need that jolt of energy, right? Or you go throughout the day and you hit that wall. So before I share with you that technique, before I take you through that technique, write in the chat, what do you use to energize yourself? Do you use energy drinks? Do you use coffee? Walk and stretch. Okay. So what do you use to get that jolt of energy? Sing, dance, gratitude videos. I love it. So no coffee drinkers here? I love this. Okay. Well, I used to be in the corporate world, and every single person, by the time 9 o'clock hits, they would already have 2, 3 cups of coffee. And I'm like, that is okay. If you were, years ago, it puts you in that fight and flight mode. So our ancestors had to look out because, well, if there's a tiger, if there is a something that would can attack their lives, we don't have that kind of life anymore. We have these beautiful boxes. We're safe. We're supported. But we drink coffee. We get this enhancement in our body, like energy drinks, and we get an email, and we literally have the same reaction as if we had been attacked by a tiger. We're like, oh my god, what is what is going on, right? Have you felt that? And I have friends who drink coffee and they're like, oh, I can drink 2, 3 cups of coffee. It doesn't put me in that fight and flight mode. And I'm like, no, your body actually got used to it. Because if you stop drinking coffee for a month and then drink another coffee again, you're going to feel that jolt of energy. For me, it's a cappuccino. That's a treat, but I do decaf and I spread the cappuccino for several hours because otherwise I need to make laps around the room. So, ah, beautiful. Okay. Oh, Ho'oponopono. I love that. I use that oftentimes when I'm in airports and I need to change a flight right before I go to the teller. So if you're not familiar, Ho'oponopono, you repeat these things in your mind like, I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, and thank you. So I use that, and I actually met Joe Vitale that taught the Ho'oponopono technique. Every time I go to a teller and I need to change my flight, before I even get to the teller, I'm like, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. And thank you. I kid you not, every single time they'll be like, oh my God, a spot on this flight just magically opened. Or, oh, a family decided to go later. Like, I can tell you stories after stories. It works magically. So it's a great technique to use. I use it for traffic in LA. Every time the highway is busy, I send that love to the highway. So I'm like, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. And magically, the traffic begins to dissipate away. So thank you for the reminder, Catherine. This is a beautiful, beautiful technique. So we're going to do this breathing exercise, and it's called Kapalbati. It's a yogic breathing. And we're going to do that for 108 times. It has tremendous amounts of benefits. It detoxes your body, it oxygenates your body, it's great for your digestive system, for that reset, and it opens up all your channels like third eye, crown chakra. So it's you're going to feel that euphoria. And to me, I always say to my corporate people, I'm like, this is like you taking a shot of espresso, but the natural way, not the kind that are going to get you all jittery. Okay. So the way we're going to do it is we focus on our exhale. So our exhale is going to be active, that's 80%, and our inhale is going to be passive, which is 20%. So we're not focusing on inhaling, we're simply going to focus on exhaling. And every time we do that, we're going to contract our belly. So it's going to sound something like this. So you don't hear my inhales, you only hear my exhales. So we're going to do that 108 times. Are you ready? For this, you can close your eyes and just really go for that. Okay. So 108 times.
Exhaling through the nose, excuse me.
So
Exhaling through the nose.
exhaling through the nose. Yes. Don't worry about the inhale. The inhale is automatically going to happen. Only focus on the exhale. So exhale, exhale, exhale. And every time you do, you contract your belly. It's also a good ab workout. Okay. So y'all ready? Beautiful. Okay, take a deep inhale in. And let's begin. Inhale in. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out and keep your eyes closed. Now notice the energy that we just created inside of us, around us. Notice how your head feels now, how your entire body feels now. Notice how your energy field has expanded around you. Beautiful. When you're ready, open your eyes. This is Kapalbati is actually translated as the shining skull. So it also lights up our skin. Now, can you sense the energy that we just created around our heads? Deb's like, I couldn't do 108 in one breath. Yes. It's okay. You can start with 10 and then go up to 30. And then you begin to increase it. It gets you a little lightheaded. So how do y'all feel? This is a beautiful, beautiful exercise to also do before a meditation, because oftentimes we're in our heads. So when we do this, we begin to align and clear other people's energies, thoughts, feelings. Pages like I'm buzzing, feeling lightheaded. Good. So this is also a great breathing to detox your body. So oftentimes when we do something like this, it's normal to feel slightly lightheaded. So I never encourage to do this while driving or walking. Catherine felt the clearing, feeling at peace. Beautiful. I love this. I used to do it when I had to be on my feet for 8 hours and smile, and I would just excuse myself and I'll do this breathing. It only takes a few seconds and it will energize me so much that I didn't need coffee or something to keep going. So I invite you to use this technique throughout the day and for the days to come. Anytime you need a jolt of energy, especially before you get on camera, you want to come up like super, super energized. I did several things this morning. So I got my practice before 108. The journey that I'm going to take you today is I had something else in mind, first of all, but then having the 1212 portal today, I feel like it's too good of an opportunity not to go and enhance and activate the gifts that we had for lifetimes. So I'm going to take you on a journey to clear some of our energy so we can make space to activate that. And then we're going to go through a portal. All I'm asking you is allow yourself to go into complete surrender. The more you surrender, the more you receive. And you can be sitting or laying down for this. If you're driving or walking, please stop because we will go in that hypnagogic state and you want to be able to receive all those codes and activations. So take a deep inhale in straight into your belly. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Exhale it out. All the thoughts, ideas, expectations, things that you have to do today. Let it all go. Beautiful, beautiful. One more time. Take the deepest cleansing breath in. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out. Good job, good job, good job. As you're beginning to allow your body to go into a deep, deep relaxation, use any technique that gets you there at quantum speed. Beautiful. If there are any other interfering energies, thoughts, ideas, we ask that they simply drift away, transmuted to love and light, and notice them float away. Beautiful. For this first part, I'm going to invite you to place your hand on your heart. I'm going to ask to bring our heart and brain coherence to a 0.1 hertz. Beautiful. Feel the energy of your heart. Feel the energy around. And let's begin a figure eight that connects our mind to our heart. So the figure eight begins from your mind, going down through your throat chakra, all the way down to your heart, coming back up to your mind. And you can use this figure eight anytime you want to bring your heart and mind into balance. You begin to notice the alignment, the peace and tranquility. As your entire body goes deeper and deeper into relaxation now. Notice the energy of your heart. On a scale of 1 to 10, how full of love your heart is now? Is it almost full, overflowing, or is it depleted? Our hearts hold all of the emotions, not just love. When we allow our hearts to open, we get to feel and experience all of it. If any emotions come up, that is perfectly fine. Simply allow yourself to feel them and let them drift away. As you continue that figure eight, connecting your mind to your heart, we're going to begin a second figure eight simultaneously, connecting the left side of your body to the right side of your body. So begin from the left, moving to the right, integrating both sides of our bodies. Beautiful. So we have two figure eights, one moving from your mind to your heart, one connecting the left side of your body to the right side of your body. We're going to begin the third figure eight, which connects your left brain to your right brain, aligning your yin and your yang, your masculine and feminine energy. So we're running three figure eights simultaneously. One from your mind to your heart, one from your left side of the body to the right side of the body, one from left brain to the right brain, all at the same time. Noticing the immense energy inside you and around you. You begin to feel the activation in your heart. Imagine this amethyst energy pouring straight into your heart. Clearing pain, hurt, anger, sadness. And allowing more love to come in. With every breath, you breathe in this amethyst light straight into your heart. With every exhale, you release all the pain, stress, heavy energy that you hold in your heart. Allowing your body to go into a complete surrender to this clearing. You're doing so good. Simply allow the flow of energy to circulate through your heart, clearing, purifying all stuck energy that no longer serves you. As you breathe in, allow your heart to be filled with the highest vibration of love and light. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. exhale, you surrender to this moment now. That's right. You're doing so good. As you notice yourself being in your heart, feeling the warmth, the vastness of your heart. Right in front of you, there's a tube of golden light. On a count of 3, you're going to step into the tube. There is going to begin to clear all non-beneficial energies from your field. 1, 2, as you get closer and closer. 3, step into the golden tube now. Feel the strong golden energies, clearing lifetimes of trauma, clearing pain, low vibration emotions from this life and past lives. You simply allow the energies to do what they do best. This vortex of golden healing light begins to clear and purify your physical body. Any sickness, any aches, any resistance, any tightness. Any trapped emotions that cause physical illness. This vortex of golden light clears every part of your physical body, from low vibration frequencies, from other people's energies, from limiting beliefs, thoughts, experiences that have hurt you in the past. As you begin to ascend higher and higher, with every level of ascension, your energy becomes lighter and lighter. You begin to let go of limiting beliefs, of words from others that no longer serve us. We let go of the beliefs that we're not good enough, that we're not deserving, that we can't do something. With every exhale, we simply let it go and allow the vortex of light to clear, purify, and transmute into love and light. Good, you're doing so good. As you move higher and higher, you begin to notice the energy clearing your emotional body. From any heavy emotions that have come to the surface in the past few weeks, that all begin to clear now and dissipate. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As you ascend higher and higher, The golden energy begins to clear your mental body from destructive thoughts, from beliefs that are keeping us playing small. From any words received by others. That are now aligned with the higher self. Your entire essence becomes lighter and lighter. As you go, let go of lifetime of trauma, pain. Blocks or resistance to your superhumanness. You begin to sense your light body, the energy flow. Where do you begin and where do you end? Or are you one with everything around? Your simple, pure energy. And now that we made all this space, let's ask to feel ourselves with more of our own pure light. And notice what it feels like to hold more light. As we ascend higher and higher, the golden energy begins to clear our psychic body, clearing blocks, resistance, opening our channel of intuition. To know exactly what is right for us at any point in time. Beautiful. As we ascend higher, the golden energy begins to clear our energy body. From all the trauma we picked up from others, from all that we've experienced in this lifetime and past lifetimes. Good job, good job, good job. We ask to let go of any other energies that are not beneficial for us at this time. Any blocks, vows, contracts, agreements. Let it all go now. Good job, good job, good job. Now, right in front of you, there's a portal. On a count of 3, we're going to step into the portal to experience true euphoria. 1, 2, you're feeling so light, so ready for this activation. 3, step into the portal now. Feeling your entire essence floating in this realm. Notice that any thoughts, any imagination you have, you can create worlds. And we ask to feel our bodies. With the exact energy and codes that we need now. We ask to download, activate, and decode lifetimes of superpower gifts. Let it all in. Feeling your entire body supercharged with this energy. Feeling the vibration of every cell in your body. We ask that our physical body adapts to all these downloads and enhancements with ease and grace. As we upgrade our healing powers. Beautiful. If there are any other gifts or enhancements, you can ask for it now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. On a count of 5, we'll come back to the present moment. Feeling so energized, so aligned with our true nature. 1, we thank our ancestors and all archangels who helped us during this journey. 2, we feel the overflowing amount of love in our hearts for ourselves and others. 3, begin to notice the activation in every cell of our bodies. 4, We ask to send a spiritual mail to every person in our lives, though our energy has shifted, including pets, plants, and people we're about to meet, so they can recognize us. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out 5 as you come back to this present moment now. Into your body, into this realm, into this present moment now. Feeling grounded, safe, and alert. Feeling grounded, safe, and alert. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Give your body a big old stretch. Give yourself a big hug. And let's bring the thumb right in front of us. And let's draw the infinity sign so we can integrate what we did. As far on the peripheral as possible. Follow it with your eyes without moving your hand. Beautiful. This was a very deep journey, and it will take you days, maybe weeks to process. I ask that you drink lots of water. Today is the activation portal, so a lot of things are going to come to you as instinct, as knowingness, as signs in your dreams of who you were and who you're meant to be in this lifetime. So all the downloads that we received, they will come to the surface at the right time in the right way. All I ask is that you open yourself up for magical synchronicities to show up. My name is Veronica Parks, and it's been my absolute honor and pleasure to guide you through this journey. This is a good time if you have a share or a question. Dab says yes to magical synchronicities. Craig says, I choose to receive everything. We focused a lot on our hearts today. So if there are any emotions that come up, allow yourself the time to simply feel it. And you can always close your eyes and imagine that iridescent light, that shower, simply washing them away. Catherine says, that felt amazing. I'm grateful I showed up. Thank you for the invitation. You're very welcome, Angel.
I got to share this. I felt a sharp pain in the back of my head for a little while. I don't know if there's any significance to that or not.
Do you remember what part of the journey?
Right toward the end.
Towards the end. As we're coming back, or when we were in
just before we started to come back.
Interesting. Sometimes, at least what I've experienced working with clients and traveling in past lives, you could have had a big accident in a past life. Maybe you were killed that way or whatever. And we have certain physical pains in this lifetime and make no sense. And when you felt that, because we went through so many like past life clearings, that's probably something that you released.
Yeah, and I know I need some release in my left brain because I've been trained to kind of concentrate there, and it runs counter to where my power is actually situated.
Yeah, well, the whole school system, it's
exactly
to activate our left brain, and then we spend all this time unlearning what we've learned, because technically when you align with your true essence, you have all this wisdom, all this power. And school should be about learning how to maneuver through life, like technology and things, and how to use computers and how to use the tools that we need for this lifetime. when it comes to answers, when it comes to our true essence. I know the feeling. I've operated from my left brain a good portion of my life because I had to shut my heart down and protect myself. So I know the feeling. It took me a good amount of work through the soul healing system to remove those blocks and make it safe to open my heart and tap into that creativity and that knowingness.
Yeah, there's been a real progression of enlightenment that's going on with me. It has been going on for about the last 3 months. I'm a super receptor. I'm completely receptive in everything, which is totally the opposite of left brain thinking. And so what's really wild is I've had a career and a life where I've been a very highly technical creative, which is very analytical and all that kind of thing. So I've had success in that area of my life, huge success. And that whole side of things runs very counter to who I actually am. So I'm making it a transition from being a projector to a receiver and understanding my receivership. It's kind of scary for me because I haven't operated consciously in that environment up to this point in my life.
The transition is interesting, and you picked a very interesting time in our evolution. We're all going through a deep transformation right now. We're all going through a massive ascension and spiritual awakening. And it's amazing that you found your way here to begin to clear and activate some of that. A lot of people are not familiar with this work and they feel a certain way and they don't know how to deal with it. So the fact that you're here, this is really amazing. If I may suggest something, I would use the infinity sign on different parts of your body, like on daily basis. So left brain to right brain, left side to right side. Sometimes you can focus just on hips because there's a lot of trauma there from past lives, like sexual trauma. So do the infinity sign, aligning both of your hips. Then you can connect to different parts, like to Earth, to the cosmic universe. So the infinity sign is a magical tool to use to bring yourself into alignment. So if something is out of place, you bring that in. So that'll be a great.
I close my eyes and do that, or
if you don't close your eyes, then you'll have to use
thumbs?
your arm to do that. I would always do in your mind's eye. We receive so much information from everywhere, right? Even driving on the street, you have billboards, you have messages, there's constant inflow of information. When we close our eyes, we shut that off, but we're more able to go within and do the deep work. That's why in meditations, I always invite you to close your eyes so we're not distracted by the 3D world, so we can truly go into a higher realm. At any point in time, we are operating in different realms at the same time. The majority of people are not conscious about. So right now, you see my physical body, you hear me. I'm aware that I'm here, this physical body is here. I'm also watching myself from the side as an observer. I'm also in an emotional realm, so I feel all of you. So I'm aware of being in different dimensions at the same time. That's what makes it easy to channel stuff. So a lot of times we're caught up in the physicality and what we see, what we touch, and we think this is it. And we're beyond that. So when your physical body, especially when it comes to illness, you see Deb's like, I feel this. When your physical body is experiencing illness, we can tap into fourth, fifth, higher dimensions and give our body and heal our body from different realms. But what we do instead is like, oh, the physical body is ill. Let me get medications. Let me do this. Let me do that. So there's a time and place for anything. Obviously, when it's life and death, you want to resort to the medicine to save your body, because this is your vessel for your soul. But when you begin to tap into different realms, and you begin to maneuver your energy, and you're able to superhumanize yourself. That is the best way I can explain. It's quite magical. And the place that we went today, in a portal, I was feeling a lot of throat chakra, like my throat chakra was getting blocked. So I was sensing some of you having, it could have been maybe your throat has been cut off, or you're very much punished for speaking your truth in past lives. And I had, like, I don't know if you sense or you remember because you were in trance state, like there were several times I lost my breathing. So I probably have experienced that too. When you go into that realm, when we enter through that portal, and I invite you to do this meditation again, when you're going through that portal, that is a place that we get to create because it's pure energy. So any life that you want, you can begin to create. It's like if there's a beautiful home, when you're in that energy, see the beautiful home. Anything your mind goes to, you can begin to create. That shows you the power of your manifestation. So when you're so deep in that realm, then you get to create, okay, I'm choosing to bring in this into my life, and this and this and this and this and that. So I would highly encourage you to go back and do the journey, especially for the next few days, because you are still very close to the portal. Begin to create the life that you choose to have. If it's your business, okay, see all the clients lined up in front of you when you're in that portal. If it's a healthy relationship, then see yourself with your partner having the best time of your life, traveling, doing things. The power of our minds, it's beyond our comprehension. And every time I get to travel to different realms, it's like, oh my goodness, there's so much that we get to do. And tapping into those things, it's quite magical.
Yeah, and our minds are restricted by the 3D reality that we're in, right? And we're taught to only use that part of ourselves, right? But it's the other part. It's the 5D part of ourselves that we're supposed to be operating in on a daily basis. And we totally miss that. So you're taking us there, and I thank you for that. This is so amazing. You're so amazing and so wonderful, and yeah, and I'm very, very grateful. There's not very many people that can lead you into that space. So I'm very grateful to be here.
Thank you. Just so you know, we went way beyond 5D today. Just a little secret. Beautiful, beautiful. I was gonna share something. I got a cold yesterday, and I was asking myself, how am I gonna be able to host the Soul Healing Sunday today, having that? And I did not even share it with anybody that I was speaking to because I didn't want to bring it into existence and give him power. So I kept thinking the whole time, no, I'm perfectly healthy. I feel good. I feel amazing. I did quite a few meditations. I was dancing, I sang, I watched Christmas movies. Like I just had a blast. And I caught myself for a second because I'm like, years and years ago, if I would have got a cold, I would have been like, okay, time out. I'm going to go under the blanket and just accept that as my reality. And my perception, my approach to what my physical body was dealing with was so different. And that helped me be here with you today and still do the guided meditation. And it's quite magical when you realize the superpowers that you have, that even if your physical body might catch something in this realm, you can tap into other dimensions and still show up. That is what I call superhumanness, and that is the gift that I want to share with every single one of you. That is the reason we do the Soul Healing Sunday. So thank you. I'm very grateful for you. Very grateful that you took the time to be here today, to share your love, your light, your smiles, and your presence. The biggest present you can give to any person is being present, being right there. You don't even have to say anything, do anything, share any advice, simply being present. My heart goes to you, and I invite you to unmute yourself, and let's finish this beautiful Soul Healing Sunday with the words, I love you. I love you.
I love you.
Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
all.
Love you.
I love your blue, Deb.
Love you. I love
Love
you.
you.
I'm glad you're wearing green. It means new life.